Now what's up, everybody? I couldn't get the mute off. Slumby, first cellar dweller accounted for. Slumby in the basement. Hey, Slumby, are you getting this game in England? Are you getting this game in England right now, Slumby? This is a big one right here. Towns, Ananobi, Josh, Mikhail, and Jalen for our starting lineup. We're getting ready to get underway. Knicks are on a 5-game winning streak. Lakers got LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves is not playing tonight. So this is going to be a great game, Slumby. I'm still setting up as we're speaking. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. How you doing today, Slumby? Doing good? Oh, 1 second. I think I lost you. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. I got you back. So, yeah, Slumby, all good, man. I hope you're doing well. This is a big game tonight. Should be a lot of action here. Slumby. Glad to see you in here. OG Cellar Dweller and Cricket Ambassador, Manav. Manav is in the basement. What's going on, Manav? Good to have you in here, buddy. Always good to have you in here, man. Slumby, I'm glad this game is earlier. Most Laker games are like 3 a.m. over here. And not for nothing, they're 9 a.m. usually here. Like, we're 3 hours behind California, so not 9 a.m., 9 p.m. They're like 9 or 10 p.m. That's too late for me. At the age I'm at now, that is too late for me. Well, actually, with the health issues I got, I can't stay up late. I can't. Anyway, moving right along. I'm glad you're doing well, Slumby. Good to hear it, man. Peso, OG Cellar Dweller, Buffalo Bills fanatic in the basement. What's going on? Peso, man? What's happening, man? Good to see you in here, Peso, man. It's always good to have people that have been around for a long time, man, dropping in. I love it. What is going on, man? By the way, Peso, how do you like your new head coach? Joe Brady? What do you think, man? This is a crushing Super Bowl for Jets fans, Bills fans. Like the Patriots making it. At least Seattle was number one, but the Patriots making it kind of hurts. All right, we're getting this game underway right now. Looking forward. Cullen, Aussie Dweller accounted for. First Aussie Dweller in the basement. What's going on, Cullen? Manav says, what's up? Yeah, Slumby, this game's going to be epic. I can't wait. This is a huge game. I wish I was at the Garden right now. Having LeBron James there and the upcoming Luka Doncic there, man, is just amazing. And the Knicks are going to win. The Knicks are going to win unless they don't. That's it. That's my analysis. The Knicks will win unless they don't. That's why we're in the basement. That's why it's all about the fans. Let's get this going. Underway. Knicks win the tip-off. Underway. Bridges bringing it up. I can't wait. I will update the score every time there's a break. And I'm glad they started it right away. And, they have like a half hour of pregame, which is normal. And then the game time comes, and then they have another 20 minutes of pregame, which they do. Bridges for 3. Missed it. Nobody around for the boards. Yeah, the Super Bowl is going to be lame. I agree. It's a lame matchup. Again, Seattle was the number one team in the NFC, so it's just, you know what it is? Nobody. Hold on. OG for 3. Boom. 3-2 Knicks. 3-2 Knicks. We're going. Everybody knows that second half is all about the baseball. Second half is where it's at in basketball, not baseball. Doncic for 3. Missed it. Rebound Towns, bringing it back up. Yankee Kyle, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle in the basement. Kyle, I'll be doing USA baseball in the World Classic. Brunson, corner 3. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. 6-2 Knicks. The Garden is jammed right now. Alley-oop, yep. Now I saw that coming. There's no Mitchell Robinson not being in is just like, finally cooled down to what, Cullen? 96? We're gonna have a heat wave tomorrow. We're gonna get up to 37 Fahrenheit. Corner 3 Bridges. We're gonna be up to 37 tomorrow. Watch out. Heat wave. I like the move, but I like defensive coach better. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's crushing, it should be crushing for the Vikings also. Yes, the Jets drafted Darnold, but we don't do anything right. So I'm numb to that. Timeout on the court, 6-6. I'm going to keep up with this as best I can. 6-6. They're going to commercial break right now. Minnesota really is the one, dude, you guys had 14 wins with Darnold, and then you let him go, and he wins 14 with Seattle and goes to the Super Bowl. Now, the reason why this isn't that great is because people think the Patriots were the luckiest team on the planet with the worst schedule in years, but they did beat a couple of good teams in the playoffs. Whatever the case, that's the word on the Patriots and being lame, and the reason why I see people don't believe in Darnold on the other side. Sam Darnold can't. That's why it's 4 points. Sam Darnold can't win a Super Bowl. Even if he wins the Super Bowl, people are going to be like, no. Both sides, people just don't see the thrill. Darnold, he still gets that. Hasn't he gotten beyond that at this point, winning 14 with Minnesota, wins 14 with Seattle? I don't know, but anyway, that's the narrative for both teams. Patriots are the luckiest team on the planet, and Sam Darnold, can he really win? Remember the Patriots made fun of him for that "I'm seeing ghosts" comment. Remember that? Maybe not this necessarily Patriot team, but Sam Darnold isn't a payback kind of guy. It's not him. They asked him about, hey, man, look where you are now, and, do you ever look back at the Jets or the Panthers and regret? They kind of getting him to say something bad about the Jets in Carolina. He said, everything along my way to this, where I am now, I learned so much at both of those areas, and then on to San Francisco and so on. He goes, it's a learning tool all the way. I think it means he's being nice instead of saying, man, it was awful with Adam Gase, the quarterback whisperer. Remember? The quarterback whisperer. Go New York, go New York, go! Mean, what's happening, man? Hope you all have to stay warm on this cold Sunday night. Heat wave tomorrow, Mean. We're going to be 37 degrees tomorrow. 37! Woo! Watch out. I dumped a whole lot of rock salt down, Mean. A whole lot of rock salt down on that ice. I want to break that all up tomorrow when it gets to the peak of 37 degrees. I got to get out there. I mean, it's thick, man. It's really thick. And we did the driveway a couple of times, and it's still, man, that last wave came through overnight, froze it all. It's been that way all week. Bruin, OG cellar dweller accounted for, basement bouncer accounted for, and we will, Bruin, be going back and forth with the Lightning and the Bruins. I'm telling you, I wanted to do that game. It is 1-0 Lightning right now. 12:41 left in the first period. 1-0 Lightning. Man, it's... How can you have two massive games like this nationally televised? Stadium Series, Lightning, Bruins, big matchup. Knicks, Lakers, big matchup. Both pretty much on at the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Manav, good evening. Good afternoon, Bruin. Quick, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Quick is in the basement. Quick has been a part of my channel since the very beginning, guys. He comes in the chat occasionally, but on the uploads and all that, when I first started, really started in 2022 or whatever it was, the end of 21, beginning of 22, somewhere around there. Quick was always commenting on the videos. Quick, can you believe the Rangers almost came? They scared Pittsburgh yesterday. OG with a beautiful inside move. Let's go. 8-6 Knicks. It was a laugher. It was 5-1. It was a laugher. Going into halfway through the third period, then all of a sudden the Rangers like, oh, wow, we better start scoring. LeBron for 3. Boom, hits it, 9-8. Lakers. So, yeah, quick, man. I did the game yesterday, man, and we were all laughing in here. They're down 5-1. Nobody cares anymore. And then, boom, they started coming back. Eagles defensive coordinator is apparently going to retire, by the way. I didn't know that. I did not know that, Slumby. I haven't paid much attention to the offseason. I did find it funny, though, Bruin and everybody else and Slumby. Luka misses a mid-range jumper. Guys, this on national TV. Cullen, are you getting the game in Australia? Brunson for three. Bang. Oh, it went in and out, in and out. 9-8 Lakers. LeBron, mismatch. Yeah, there you go. Towns came over to help Brunson. Wide open. Missed it. LeBron for three. Nope. Good defense. Lose that ball. LeBron right in the paint, laid it in. Guys know that can you believe this? But Nathaniel Hackett got a job. He's the quarterback's coach for the Dolphins. You kidding me? He got hired as quarterback's coach for the Dolphins. Nathaniel Hackett. Wow. Towns, did he just get fouled? Hold on, let me update the score. I'm really going to stay on this tonight. 11-8 Lakers. We know everything happens in the second half, guys, but I got to keep up with this. I got to find a better score for basketball, a better scoreboard. 8:07 left in the first quarter. Manav, I did not. I'm going to get back into it when WrestleMania comes about. There's too much going on for me at the moment, sports-wise. Towns with the mid-range jumper. Boom. League pass and seeing all the celebrities. Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. So you get the NBA League pass? Nice, Slumby. I'm glad you're a part of it like that, man. Slumby, by the way, if you want to watch some MLS games, there's no more season pass for MLS. It's just part of the Apple package. I think it's $9.99 a month, Slumby. I don't know about overseas, but Apple TV is $9.99 a month. You get all the MLS games. There's no separate package for MLS anymore. They're putting it as a part of it. What's going on, Ace? What's happening? Welcome into the basement. 37 degrees last week in Australia, 122%. Yeah, man, I've been hearing about that. When I say 37 degrees, yeah, Fahrenheit, not Celsius, and you already know that. It's been 18 degrees and 2 degrees at night. It's been 2 degrees here at night, 2 and 1 and 3 for the last week and a half. You can have that 120 stuff, man. We get pretty hot here in July and August, man, but that's it. Just 2 months, and I love the summer, but I hate it. I hate that heat. And you guys, 7 days, 122. Goodness. I drove an 18-wheeler, man, and there was times I was in the Mojave Desert in California and parts of Arizona, man. It was blazing, 120. But they say, there's no humidity. Yeah, you know what? 120 is 120. Mid-range jumper. Good rebound by Towns. Missed the lay-in, though. Come on. Well, he was under pressure, too. Do you know that Karl Anthony Towns, in the last 2 games for the Knicks, has 42 total rebounds? That's, like, insane. And that's, like, unheard of. And there's a rebound by Towns right there. He had 42 rebounds in 2 games. $13-10. I couldn't believe it. I know. We were watching it. It was like, goal. Oh, my gosh, they scored again. Oh, my gosh, they scored again. Then we pulled the goal. He scored 2. And Lafreniere had 2. That's a real, what did that come from? Bridges with the lay-in. 13-12. 13-12 Lakers. Let's go. Come on. Game's not on here. Maybe on KO. I would think it would be. There's no other big American sport. Well, there is. The Lightning and the Bruins hockey. It's actually outside in Tampa, Florida, has rare cold nights, so they're lucking out. Brunson driving the lane, kicks it out to OG for 3. Boom, 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 boom. 15-13 Knicks. Let's go. 6:15 left in the first quarter. Yeah, that's insane, man. Peso's in here, man. Peso sighting. Yeah, Nathaniel Hackett is the quarterback's coach for the Miami Dolphins. Do they think Aaron Rodgers is going to go there now? Because usually when Hackett gets hired, it's try to draw Aaron Rodgers. I mean, how does that guy have a job? Remember, he got fired in Denver with 3 games left in the season a couple years ago. Then the Jets plays were like backyard school plays, 15-13. I mean, when he ran the Jets, it was like, all right, remember the old days? We're going to fake the handoff to you. You run an in, fake in, go out. You run a fly, and you guys block. That was the Jets' offense under. Actually, it still is the Jets' offense to this day. That's what we do. Was that a foul? Oh yeah, Lucas smacked Towns in the face. Not on purpose when he was going up. Towns going for 2. I'll update the score in a second. Towns at the 42 rebounds in 2 games. He had 22 and 20. That's a lot, man, for him. So the Knicks have won the last 5 straight, which I told you all already. They're 3rd in offensive rebounds per game, 4th in second chance points. They're 19-6 record at home. That's the best, 4th best in the NBA. 19-6 at home, the same arena that the Rangers can't win in. The Knicks are 19-6 at home. Everybody was sweating when they lost 9 of 11. Everybody needs to get fired and traded, and they've won 5 straight. Listen, man, everybody goes through slumps. Everybody, and everybody freaks out because the Knicks are supposed to win it all. So what are we supposed to be, 82-0? Doncic missed a little jump shot. Landry Shamet in the game kicks it out to, Brunson got it now. Brunson driving the lane on Luka. Oh, good rebound. Loose ball foul on Towns. Come on. Yeah, I saw that with MLS, but I pirate. Oh, okay, Slumpy. Well, there you go. Then you got the best deal. Go for the New York Red Bulls. New York Red Bulls, Slumpy. New York Red Bulls. Just to let you know, New York, NYCFC is Man City. They are owned by Man City. You don't want to go for them. It's about 80 Fahrenheit here today. Oh, my gosh. That's like a cold front coming through after all the 100-degree days you guys got. 80, I like 80. If we get 80 degrees in the summertime a lot, I'm good with that. 80 is fine. Brunson lost the ball. That got stolen. 16-16, guys. 16-16. I got to update it. I'll update it after this. Up. Good rebound by Josh Hart. Come on, Josh. Let's go. Driving the lane, looking for the foul, too. Blocked. Oh, that was a big block. I love that they're letting them play, too. Alley-oop. 18-16 Lakers. I'll update it again next break. Landry Shamet, mid-range. Missed it. He got fouled, though. He got fouled. It's 15. Feels like 5 degrees in the Big Apple in Manhattan. Yeah, I'm sure it does. It's going to be 37 tomorrow, at least where I am. I don't know about the city. Ace, the problem with I'm big into footy. I'm really big into footy. Brisbane Lions. Been a fan since March of 23. They come on too early. Ace. I know people told me about the baseball league over there, and I do about 7 different sports right now, but I watch and do reviews of these games. I do reviews of footy games, but I record them because they have the big games on Fox Sports over here. But they come on at 2 in the morning and 4 in the morning where I am. I can't do those games live at that time. So I'll record them and do reviews, but maybe I'll check them out. Appreciate the heads up there, Ace. Luka driving in, 18-17, 3-point attempt, and he hit it. Luka hit it. Over here in Wales, it's like 3 degrees Celsius, 37. Yeah, so yeah, you got the same weather. That's what we're getting tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait for 37. But I like the cold. Not brutal cold. I like the cold way better than the heat. I like the Red Bulls, but I usually go Philadelphia. Boo! Don't go Philadelphia. I don't like any Philly teams, man. That's just a New York Philly thing. I don't go for any Philly teams at all. But I hear you, Slumpy. It's all good, man. You know how when we're in the basement, you go for whoever you want. Brunson at the line. 18 Fahrenheit right now. Yeah, Bruin, we are. (21-17) Lakers. But Brunson's still shooting. Whoops, wrong one. 21-18. 21 Brunson, 21-19. It's both free throws as expected. 21-19. OG of OG, Staff Sergeant Thomas, Mr. Marine in the basement. Luka driving the lane. Good pass. Missed it, though. Mitchell Robinson, our rebounding monster, is in the game. Bridges driving the lane, kicks it out to OG, driving the lane. Kicks it to Brunson. Back out to OG for three. Oh, he missed it. Get that, Robinson. OG missed it. Bounced off the rim. Wow, all of them passed on. Wow. Moment of silence for the Sanford and Son. The whole cast is gone, Staff Sergeant. Wow. Jeez. 23-19. Wow. Good evening, Mr. Marine. I doubt you'll like NBL, Johnny. It's mostly players not good enough to play in the NBA. Okay. That's like our G League. It's called the G League. Just like our AHL, the Hartford Wolfpack, the minor league team for the Rangers. I get it. I watch too many sports as it is. It's hard to keep up with everything. And 23-19 Lakers. Hey, don't. I'm booing Philadelphia, Slumby, not you. Not you. I'm booing Philadelphia. I'm booing Philadelphia, Slumby. You're a part of the crew here now, man. You're part of the basement, so you should be used to all of us breaking each other's chops. It's all good, man. Manav, Cullen, Marine, what's up? What's up? Check out the brawl between Adelaide 36ers and Brisbane Bullets. 7 players got ejected, 6 from the Bullets and 1. Ooh, wow. That sounds interesting. That's why I always compare, there's a lot of similarities between those sports and hockey. A lot of contested possessions. You got to keep your head on a swivel or you're going to get knocked out, and then all the fights. Oh, that's great. 36ers and the Bullets. I'll check that out. I will check that out. Thanks, Ace. Staff Sergeant, Slumby wants to know where you served. Are you ready, Slumby? The man has been to hell and back to hell and back again. Yep, back to hell and back again. Yep. Yeah, that's awful. Sanford and Son is a classic show. It's around the time of the Jeffersons and All in the Family and goodness gracious, a lot of great shows from back then. Those were like my 3 favorite. And then Married with Children came along. Martin came along. These are shows. They don't make shows like these anymore. Welcome in, BC. Subscribe, bell notice. Yeah, LeBron. Hey, I'm a LeBron fan. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm a LeBron fan. I am a LeBron James fan, so I'm not a Lakers fan. Getting Luka on the team was, masterful, man. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So you don't have to sell me on LeBron, man. I'm a LeBron supporter, 110%. I am a huge LeBron fan. I wish he had come to the Knicks. That show was so good. People today don't have a clue what show. Oh, no doubt, Staff Sergeant. No doubt. People do not know what they missed out on those shows, man. I mean, Fred Sanford, Archie Bunker, George Jefferson, Al Bundy. You can't get – come on, man. Those are 4 legendary characters, man, that would not make it today. Crazy. 1986 to 2009, 23 years in the Marine Corps. Yeah, Slumby, he has been through everything. Everything. All the stuff, all the wars in that time frame, he was there. They showed the Grammy nominees on TV. I don't know. I don't watch any award. I don't even watch sports award shows. They're boring to me. They're extremely boring to me. I don't watch any award shows. I don't watch the sports award shows. I don't watch any of it. It's boring. It's extremely boring to me. I'm sorry. I'm a sports fanatic, but I don't like watching the award shows. I don't watch the NFL draft. It's boring. It's like watching paint dry. Because to me, you can't tell me someone's going to do something or someone got a great pick until they play. How do we know they're a great pick or not? OG, fouled. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Thank you for your service. I'm not American, but a Brit. Respect. Yep. That's good, Slumber. We're glad to have you as part of the basement. That is my favorite, BC. My favorite finals. Right there. LeBron led both teams, and he doesn't get respect for this at all, BC. Michael Jordan played a 73-9 team, right? Down 3-1, where 2 of the remaining 3 games are going to be in their house, and LeBron led both teams. Shots, rebounds, blocks, assists, and steals. Led both teams in that, and you never hear about it. If Jordan did that, he would be Chapter 11 in The Last Dance. They would never shut about the greatest thing ever, a 73-9 team, and LeBron led both teams. I tell people this all the time. Blocks, rebounds, shots, assists, and steals. Can you imagine? Look at the lineup Golden State had, and LeBron led both teams in all 5 of those categories. All you ever hear is, when you hear about the great chokes of all time, they never bring up the Warriors. Why? Because LeBron did it. That's why. The hate that he gets is ridiculous. It's silly. Same LeBron fan, but hate the – yeah, I just go for LeBron. Like I said, I have 2 teams in every sport, but in basketball I have the Knicks and wherever LeBron is. That was really hard for me, though, when he was on Miami. Brunson for 3. Missed. Mitchell Robinson, man, he is the greatest rebounder in the game. He can't shoot, but he's a great rebounder. Turnover. Come on, stay on him, Shamit. 30-23 Lakers. The only time I'm not going for LeBron right now, BC, is right now. But that's about it. TGIF shows every Friday night back in the days, John. Oh, yes, Manav, thank you. That is great television. Good block, foul. All right, let me catch the banner. Let me catch the scoreboard up. OG's going to the free throw line, and I'll update this in a second. Missed the first one. Adam Silver is Nosferatu. He is Nosferatu 100%. Anyway, they just showed him. That's why I brought that up. OG hits 1 of 2. 30-24 is the recent update for right now. It is 38 seconds left in the first quarter, and I'll update it again at the end of the first quarter. I only watch Balloon Dior. What is that, Slumby? I don't know that one. I like the sports awards because they show highlights. Yeah, I get it. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of personal friends of mine can't believe the sports fan that I am doesn't watch award shows. I just don't. I just find them boring. Oops. Oh, I read that. Yeah, I don't watch the drafts either. I can learn about it when I wake up. That's right, Slumby. To me, how can you tell me we won the draft if they haven't played one down yet? No other draft, hockey, basketball, baseball, no other draft is as huge as the NFL draft. But you can't tell me that, they won the draft. Look at all these picks, and look, these guys got this guy. Remember Trevor Lawrence? Now, he's a good quarterback. Remember they said he was going to be generational, like a Peyton Manning. How do you know that? He hasn't played one down yet. Has he lived up to generational? No. Is he a good quarterback? Yes. Gunner, OG, cellar dweller, basement bouncer in. LeBron for 3, end of the first quarter, 33-27. 33-27, good first quarter. Let's go. OG had 11 in the first quarter, man, already in double digits. OG Anunoby is just, man, if we get Giannis, man, I hope they can find a way not to include OG, man. Gunner, Gunner, did you know that the Miami Dolphins have hired Nathaniel Hackett as their quarterbacks coach? Did you know that? I just found that out. Apparently, this is from a couple days ago. They hired him as quarterbacks coach. Do they want Aaron Rodgers to come to Miami? Like, why would you hire Nathaniel Hackett? Anybody. Wow. G'day, Gunner. G'day. BC, LeBron's been the underdog in every final except the Miami ones. Thank you. Jordan's team was always the favorites. Thank you. And it sounds like I grew up in awe of Michael Jordan. I got to see Joe Montana and Walter Payton and Lawrence Taylor. I got to see the 85 Bears. I got to see so many greats. I don't compare. I call people GOATs of their era because they're different eras now, different players and all that. But the hate that LeBron gets is what bothers me. It's like everybody acts like, oh, well, you know, he's the all-time points leader because he hung around. Hung around? What numbers show that he's hanging around? Is he coming off the bench and getting a couple points a game? What do you mean hang around? And he got it faster than Kareem had it. And if that was the case, if the league is so much easier, how come all the other superstars from this era aren't like right behind him all in a row? Because they're not. I think KD is 10 people behind him and thousands of points behind him, right? So these are lame. It's lame. It's lame. But that's the way it is, BC. That's the way it is. And I don't hate on Michael Jordan at all, but it's like, come on, man. The guys act like LeBron is a joke. And when they bring up, oh, yeah, they lost to the Mavericks in 2011, okay. It wasn't a great finals for him, but you know what? The same people always forget that, oh, they beat Kobe and the Lakers along the way, and they beat KD and the Thunder along the way before they beat Miami. So it's not like Dallas was some scrub team. Dirk Nowitzki is one of the great players of all time. It's like they had a great team, and they beat them. So, but they beat the other guys that they keep comparing to LeBron, but you make fun of the Mavericks beating the LeBron Heat, but they beat the other guys along the way, and a lot of people forget that. Or conveniently forget that. Yeah, they do. They do. All the way back to Wilt Chamberlain. Yes, they do, BC. The only time and Kobe. Kobe too. Yes, they all do. You're right, BC. You're right on that one. The only time I rooted for LeBron is when he played against Golden State. Everybody hated Golden State. We all did. And you know the other thing on the LeBron thing? When Michael Jordan and Tom Brady are yelling on the sidelines and getting in their teammates' faces, man, that's passion. Look at the passion and the drive. That's true leadership and winners. When LeBron does it, look at that baby. Man, he's a baby. Man, look at him crying on the sidelines. Wow, what a baby. It's so ridiculous. It just makes people sound so silly and so dumb to say that when he's doing the same thing that those other guys are doing, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a soccer award ceremony for best players. Oh, thank you, Slumby. I had no idea what that was. Thank you. I didn't know. So now I know. Good. Since I don't watch basketball, I've always based my decision of picking Jordan solely because of Space Jam. Well, if you want to compare Space Jam movies, yes. I honestly, I didn't like either one, to be honest with you. I wasn't a big fan of either one. And I grew up with Bugs Bunny, and I love Bugs Bunny. They're the greatest cartoons of all time. Of all time. I mean, the greatest of all time. Tyler Kolek, tried the three, and then good. He only would have been blocked. Rethought it. Towns traveled, apparently. Good evening, Gunner from Manav. Slumbino, you're British, right? Yes. Country is going bad over there. Hope the people fight for their rights over there. You're losing your freedom day by day. Not good. Not anymore, Ace. Not anymore. Do any NBA teams have a guy that go rough shot on players when needed anymore? I mean, you still got Draymond Green. You got Dylan Brooks of Houston Rockets, but not what you're talking about, like Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, and Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason. These guys would come after you, and they would make you pay. You drive the lane, they would make you pay for it. You go after our star player. That's what hockey enforces. There are still hockey enforcers too, but they're not like they used to be. You can't be a right winger, let's say, a right winger, have 2 goals for the season, but lead the league in penalty minutes. That's unacceptable nowadays, unfortunately. The Pacer teams had Antonio Davis, Dale Davis. These guys were monsters, man. Bruce Bowen of the San Antonio Spurs back then. There were some real monsters out there. They had the Detroit Pistons, the bad boys, that their whole game was to beat up Michael Jordan. Literally, beat him up, let the rest of the team try to beat us. That was their game in the 80s. But to that point, would Bill Laimbeer and Rick Mahorn be starters on any team today? No. Of course they wouldn't. But yeah, it's a good question, Ace. But the only real agitators are Draymond Green, which he's always been, and Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks can play, though, too. He can really play. Kids in India are learning how to play Manav, that is awesome in your home country, man. That's awesome, Manav. Hey, Manav, what's for dinner? What'd you have tonight? Oh, man, Gunnar, I'm sorry, man. I bet you were they stolen. 35-27. Stolen from the Knicks, and then they fouled. That was a dumb foul. Just let him score. Come on, Kolek. That was a bad foul. Just let him score. When you're beaten, you're beaten. Why make it worse by fouling him? If it's the end of the game, that's one thing, but come on. 35-27. Yeah, 35-27. Lakers, let's just update it. Ooh, I had 335. How about 35? Keeping up with basketball on the scoreboard thing is I try to keep it as up to date as possible. Diawara for 3. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. 35-30. Let's go. Gunnar, yeah, sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure you and your family were great neighbors, man. I met you, Gunnar, so you can tell you're a good dude, man. You're a really good dude. So I'm sure you're in the Buffalo community, even with their team and snowing and all that stuff, you guys are so I always respected the Bills Mafia. I told you guys are not only great, loyal fans, you guys are great to your community and to your team. So, yeah, RIP, man. It's not too bad. I just hope we elect the right people next term. Oh, get us started over here with that. Sad news, Gunnar. Yep, RIP. RIP to him. Yep. Yeah, Gunnar, man. Yeah, that sucks. I chose Philly because of it's always so sunny, so not so far off. Slumby is, but we're Arsenal fans, Slumby, so we're good. Hey, Rick the Ninja comes in here, Slumby, if you haven't seen him. He and I are pathetic Jets fans, but he's an Islander fan and I'm a Ranger fan, so we go at it when those two teams play. And he was mocking me the other night when his Islanders beat my crappy Rangers. Swept them. Swept the season series. Kolek, corner 3. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. 37-33. Lakers right now. 9:13 left in the first half. Tony, another cellar dweller, another Aussie dweller in the basement. Tony's here. What's up, Tony? What happened? Oh, Luka got fouled. Oh, I think they said he wasn't. Was he not shooting? I don't know what's going on. They keep focusing on. Oh, yeah, Luka's going to the line. Sorry to his family for the loss. Tony, I always appreciate you popping in. I know you're at work right now, and I heard you guys are down to a cooler 80 degrees, according to Cullen. Yep. Sorry to the family for his loss. That's right, Manav. We sure are, man. We don't want to hear about that. Life's too short. Life is too short. Yeah, sorry to hear you're at work, Tony. Reggie Miller Jamal Crawford and Mike Tariq, they're all talking to Tracy Morgan right now. Luka hits them both, of course. 38-33. 38-33 Lakers. It's a tight game. 9 minutes left in the first half. I reckon AFL could add. Why not? I can't believe that footy is not more well spread. The biggest field, I thought when I saw footy that it was bigger than a soccer field, but it's not. Cullen, I know how much you love soccer. Soccer's the biggest field of all of sports. I didn't know that. I actually didn't think about it until I started watching footy. Luka for three. Boom, hits it, and he was D'd up. 41-36 Lakers, man. Next break, I'll update the score. Kolek bringing it up. Knicks have Shamet, Robinson, Towns, Hart, and Kolek on the floor right now. Come on, that was a bad shot, Kolek. Oh, Josh Hart. Come on, that was not a foul. That was not a foul on Shamet. Come on. Come on, refs. That's lame. The Knicks are already over the limit. LeBron's going to go to the line. Come on, that's lame. Random question, but how come there's so many Aussies specifically? Because I do I do footy. The sport is footy, American Football League. Australian Football League, excuse me. It is the incredible sport, Slumby. If you've never watched it, I started doing videos on it back in 22 to 23. Became a fan of the Brisbane Lions. I do a lot of Aussie muscle car videos, but long before that, I was doing footy, and it attracted a lot of Australian followers in the channel, and they've been super helpful to me in learning this great sport, which I knew nothing about. And I acted like I did. Typical New Yorker. I acted like I knew everything, and I knew nothing. And they told me right away how much I didn't know. But I learned from all of them, so it's good. 42-36. Robinson, oh my gosh, Towns and Mitchell Robinson, man. Lakers had nobody over there to go up against Mitchell Robinson and Towns on the boards. I think Lambeer would be a good player today because NBA not defense league anymore. It's because of the rules. It's because of the rules. Lambeer was your LeBron over Kolek. That was a mismatch. Lambeer was like a hockey enforcer for basketball. So was Rick Mahorn. But they don't allow defense like that anymore. Like, you don't see hockey enforcers anymore like the old days. I mean, they're out there. You still got some guys, but they're older. Like Ryan Reeves. Ryan Reeves is a classic old school enforcer. Knicks got the ball. It's 44-38, 7 minutes left in the first half. And Johnny Chan. Oh, yeah, the AFL videos. Yep. It's exactly it. I talk about footy a lot, and I'll be back on the footy again this year. So it's an incredible sport, Slumby. And for the Americans here, they show it on Fox Sports. And what's great is they show the best game, the best matchups, not like the Eagles versus the Kangaroos, the West Coast Eagles, not Philadelphia. They don't show games like that over here. They want to get people interested. They show the best teams. You know, like, the NFL will send the Jets to England. Like, who cares about the Jets in England? The Jets played the Falcons in England. Who would care about that game? So they show their best teams. Like, you'll see Brisbane versus the Hawthorne Hawks. So you'll see Collingwood, or, Collingwood is the Yankees and Cowboys of footy. You love them or you hate them. That's it with Collingwood. So they would show them for that very reason. Let me catch up on some of these. Yeah, pretty much. Fair. Yep. Kangaroos. Are you a BC or are you a footy fan? You're into the North Melbourne Kangaroos? Was that what that was for? If he was grilling food, he'll always offer to anyone who's around. Oh, that's great, man. He'd always leave his pool open to anyone in the neighborhood. He was in his 60s. Oh, cancer is a mother, man. Cancer is a mother. And you know the rest of that word. But it was always trying to keep himself busy. Man, that sucks. There you go. Yep. Bruin will tell you up. I got to tell you, it is an amazing game, Slumby. I can't believe it's only designated to Australia. Like, what a game. The Specky. You should learn what the Specky is, Slumby. That is the greatest allowable move in sports, not just footy, sports. I have never seen a better allowable play. If this happened in the NFL, there'd be flags, penalties, talk shows all week about this one play. And, man, footy is nonstop. Nonstop. Someone gets injured, man, you keep playing. Keep going. Just stay out of his way. Like, there's hardly – and the reviews take 2 seconds, not like the NFL where you have 5 commercial breaks to talk about one guy's foot is clearly out of bounds and the other is in, but yet it takes 20 minutes to review that. To be fair, hockey, basketball, and baseball, the reviews are also very quick. NFL, for some reason, the refs and the people that they – in New York, I guess they send it to look over the video. Apparently, they're all very slow. They're very slow. They got to analyze everything. If the guy's foot is clearly out of bounds, why am I still sitting here for a third commercial break waiting for the review to end? Very strange. 68 degrees here, and I'm listening. Tony, that is awesome, man. Yeah, we're going to get a heat wave here tomorrow, man. We're going to have 37 Fahrenheit. Trust me, after 18 degrees for 2 weeks and 12 and 2, it's a heat wave. I promise you. Right, Stella? But no, even if a small percentage get in, it's still a lot of people. It's true. And not every team has huge followings. Like, a lot of teams – what do you think, Cullen or Tony? Do you think the Suns – do the Suns have a big following? I know they've gotten better. Gold Coast Suns has gotten better. But do they really have a big following? I know certain teams do. Like, even if you're bad, I know the West Coast Eagles have a great fan following, even though they're bad. And it seems that North Melbourne also has a big following, even though they're pretty bad. The Saints are the New York Jets of footy. They won in the 60s and haven't done anything since. That's what made me not pick them right off the bat when I was choosing my teams. Shamit, what a move in the inside paint. 44-40 right now. 44-40 Lakers, 6:45 left in the first half. Turbo, I was expecting you to show up today. LA versus New York. Turbo, look who's in the basement, guys. Turbo, cellar dweller accounted for. Big LA fan. Turbo, yes, good to see you in here, man. I was expecting you today. I really was, man. It's good to see you, man. Turbo, what's up, man? Drinking a Miller High Life, watching my Lakers versus your Knicks. That is awesome. That's awesome. I'm a huge LeBron fan, not a Lakers fan, Turbo. But I don't want LeBron to have a good game today. But yeah, Turbo, I kind of figured you would be in here today. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 44-40, Shamit with the ball. Driving the lane, kicks it back out to Kolek, to Brunson. Brunson driving the lane, looking for the foul. Back to Kolek. I know. Are you seeing this, Stella? Kolek just threw it up there and got it. He had to get it up there for the shot clock and got it. 44-42 Lakers. Great bands. Motorhead. Motorhead, Slumby, is Staff Sergeant's favorite band of all time. Lemmy. Lemmy is Staff Sergeant's musical hero. No foul. Good. Bringing it back. Let's go, Brunson. Bring it up. Try to tie the game and take the lead. Brunson. Backing him down. Need somebody to pass it to. Double teamed. Found Josh Hart. To Shamit. 8 seconds to shoot. Kolek for three. He missed it. Oh, come on. Iron Maiden. Oh, yeah. Judas Priest. 3 legendary frontmen right there. Kolek for three again. He missed it again. Come on. We had 2 opportunities to at least tie or take the lead, and we missed it twice. Kolek, come on. Doncic for 3. See, it feels weird calling him Doncic. How about Luka? Brunson, come on. It's 44-42. You got 3 major legendary frontmen right there. Lemmy, Ron Halford, and Bruce Dickinson. Kolek for 3 again. Finally hits it. Boom, 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 boom. 45-44. Knicks take the lead, and somebody took a timeout. Kolek finally hits the three. 45-44 Knicks. Someone took a timeout. I'm assuming it's the Lakers because the Knicks have been scoring. I know. Amazing. Step up. Come say hello to the crew. Stella's here. Stella's here. Say hello to the crew. Say hello. You guys have heard her say hello on here before, but it's been a while. She's going to be 1 in 2 weeks. 1. Say hello. Yeah. Knicks are winning. That's right. She's looking at your thing here, Mr. Marine. She's like, yep, Motorhead, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. That's approved, right? She is awesome. She is awesome. So she's like a little baby. They're so lovable. I'll tell you what, they are really lovable. I'm telling you, you know what, Mr. Marine, I spoil our staff sergeant. I spoil her, and Des calls her Rocco. Rocco reincarnated. They call him Rocco reincarnated. All right, let's go. Where am I at? Drinking Stella right now. Awesome, Slumby. Yeah, good stuff, man. Steve, welcome to the basement. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, Steve, fair enough. You hate us equally, but you're going for the Knicks, so we'll accept you in here, man. All good. I'm from Wales, but yeah, UK got some – man, they got 3 legends right there. It's hard to top those 3. Lemmy, Rob Halford, and Bruce Dickinson, 3 legendary frontmen. Wow. Manav, Turbo said, what's up? Check out Tom Jones, really good Welsh singer. Tom Jones. 1% of 1 billion is 10 million. Thank you, Cullen. Actually, thank you. Football, rugby, we're losing it here in Australia. Yes. That was the one, Tony, right there. And I had people, you should go back and forth. No. Everybody's so hot on like, oh, man, they ripped you. I deserve to get ripped for that because I was calling footy rugby. I didn't know anything. And I was like a typical American New Yorker, like, I'm just kidding. This is rugby, and I'm going to do this hard-hit video. And I was just starting out. And these guys corrected me. And people were like, oh, yeah, now it's a good time. You should go back and forth with them. I'm like, I'm a passionate sports fan of my own team, so I want to know what they're so passionate about with footy. I want to know why they're so passionate. Maybe I'll like it. And look what happened. I did the instructional video of what footy is and how to get into it, and you guys all helped me out, Tony, 100%. And I've been on board ever since. As I always say, I'm a Jet fan for 44 years. I've never seen them in a Super Bowl. I picked the Brisbane Lions back in March of 23. They hadn't been in the grand final since 2004. And now I'm so spoiled with them. They lost the first one, now won back-to-back. I don't know what a grand final would look like without them. Yes, I did, Steve. 100%. I did. I heard about it. As a Jets fan, I still think the guy should be in. These are writers with personality checklists, Steve. Personality checklist, and yeah, he should be in. Like I don't understand how he's not in. I don't know. I just looked up. I didn't miss who hit the 3-pointer, but I don't know if it was Luka or somebody else, but it's 47-45 Lakers. Yeah, he should be in. Like Terrell Owens not making it first ballot. That's the writers being upset. Like T.O. is a first ballot Hall of Famer. For him not being first ballot is like really, really personal, man. Like, how is he not a first ballot Hall of Famer? Bill Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, I just don't understand how he's not. I don't understand how he's not. I'm a Jets fan saying it, and my team sucks. They suck every year. So the Jet fans that are clapping and applauding it, and anybody else, it's like, come on, man. It takes away now from Steve, from the guys that are going to the Hall of Fame this year. The whole center is going to be about Bill Belichick not making it. It takes away from the other guys that are getting in, which is really wrong. Angus, another cellar dweller, soccer ambassador in the basement. Luka driving a lane and nobody did anything there. That's where I miss old school NBA, where Anthony Mason or Charles Oakley would have laid him out. Bridges from 3 and airballed it. Bridges, 49-45. Let me update this, guys. Well, let me update it. 49-45. Lakers. Doing a scoreboard for all the other sports is easy. Basketball, it's not. Another day, another closer. MLS, another closer. Yes, we are getting there. And NASCAR. Boy, Stella, where are you going? NASCAR, too, man. We are there. It's all coming back. Manav, it's your birthday. How old are you going to be now, Manav? Manav's long time. Get that rebound. Beautiful. Towns got the rebound. All good, honey. All good. I know. She's hungry. Hold on, guys. Good girl. All right. Manav, man, how old are you going to be? Happy birthday early, Manav. What is it, Wednesday? I'm not going to be on Wednesday, so I'll give you a happy birthday early, Manav. Suns is probably the lowest fan base. Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind of thought so. There's somebody else, too. Really? The GWS Giants? They have a good team. Nobody follows them? Wow, that's surprising. I don't like LeBron. I can't wait till he's up. Really? Oh, send him over here. I'll take him. Send him over here. I'll take him. Turbo, I got his Cleveland Cavalier 2007 jersey right over there. Brunson back to Hart to OG. Oh, he almost lost it. Double team. Shot clock ran out. Good defense by the Lakers there. Hey, Marine. Thanks, Turbo. Yeah, thanks, man. Yep, Stella will be 1 next month. She'll be 1 next month. Oh, no, this month. It's February 1st. This month she'll be 1 in 2 weeks. She came out of that. This is like baby shoes for the birds. She came out of that last year. Luka driving. Oh, he just broke Towns' ankles. Oh, he missed the shot, though. $50-47 Lakers. Man, it's great to see you in here, too, Turbo. I had a feeling you were going to show up. I'm glad you did, man. Queensland is a huge state. I don't understand why they have 2 teams right next to each other. Happens here in New York all the time. I mean, the Islanders aren't that far from Manhattan. The Islanders are on Long Island. They're not that far. You take a train ride in, you're looking at, if you don't have any, if you take the express, you're there in an hour. The Devils, the New Jersey Devils play, I mean, they're closer to the, come on. Towns, what are you doing? He stood there. LeBron shot right over him. 52-47. $150 left in the half. Suns haven't had a big following when winning it in full house, but when you losing, you can. Wow. Wow, Ace, okay. That's what we used to say for the New York Islanders when they were really bad, like really bad. They played it called the Nassau Coliseum. We called it the Mausoleum. You'd pass right by it. There'd be nobody in the parking lot. We called it the Mausoleum. That's right. Yes, happy early birthday to Manav. Happy early birthday, Manav. OG, an OG of the basement. Been around the channel almost as long as I've been on. Come on, come on, man. How you guys missing layups? 54-50 Lakers. What a great first half. Luka, Shamet on defense. Good defense. Towns blocked him, stripped it. Nope. That I can't keep it. Oh, steal. Lakers steal it back, and they scored. Mike Brown is screaming at the refs. These are ticky-tack fouls, and they're letting them play. I have no problem. Shamet for 3. Missed it. Come on. Towns for 3. Missed it. All right. Back-to-back misses. Canberra. Okay. I can't answer that one. I'll wait for Tony to respond or Ace. Brunson on the rebound. Josh Hart lays it in barely before LeBron blocked it. 26 seconds left in the first half, 56-52. Hawkwind, even though Motorhead were also iconic. Wow, Mr. Staff Sergeant. What about Hawkwind with Lemmy? I know this much. Lemmy is Staff Sergeant's musical hero. And and for good reason, for great reason. I mean, he's a legendary frontman. Halftime, 56-52. Let me catch up on some of these. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll catch up on some of these in the chat. 56-52 Lakers. What a great first half. Yeah, 56-52. Let me catch up on some of these, and I will be right back in. Thanks, Turbo. No problem. Back soon. All right, everybody's saying what's up to each other. Oh, Spike Lee's at every game. Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, Ben Stiller. Those are like real diehard Knicks fans are at courtside at every game. Pretty much. G'day, that should be another one. G'day, I'm trying to get her to say boom, 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 too. G'day is good. We got to get her to say that, too. She's working on it. She's got Hello down and Bella, our other Blue Amazon upstairs, Rock Blue Amazon, Bella. She yells Bella, but she's really calling me, even though it's like she's got the name down, just calling the wrong person. Hello, Bruin. Hey, Mod. Victor, Third Floor Podcast in the basement. What's up, Victor? How you doing, man? Good to have you in here, brother. And I know the Lightning are playing the Bruins right now in the Stadium Series. Another big matchup, man. Two big matchups at the same time. 4-2 Bruins right now in the second period. Now just switch back 4-1. Something must have happened. Boy, the Lightning are getting stomped on right now. I almost did that game, but I got to do my New York teams. Tampa Bay is my second favorite team in hockey. I was going to do them tonight, but I got to do the Knicks. 4-1, so Lightning scored. It must have been taken away. Victor, good evening. Who is your pick for the Super Bowl? Seattle. Are you getting food to eat? Nothing greasy. I can't. I got a bad heart and a bad liver, Turbo. I can't. I don't even drink anymore, man. So my Super Bowl festivities like that probably wouldn't be what you would expect. So yeah, there you have that. But I got Rock, and she makes the transition so incredible, so amazing that yeah, I didn't know ground chicken could be so great in so many different ways, from chicken meatballs, chicken meatloaf. Oh man, really good stuff. Hey, Victor, I think getting Pizza Hut and boneless wing. Turbo, that was me. A while ago, years ago, that was me, and drinking and Jack Daniels being right there too. That was part of all of that. Jack Daniels and Mary Jane. How about that? If it was Spy and Deflategate, then Brady would be exempt. Right, Code, another Aussie dweller in the basement. Right, if they're going to say to Belichick that he can't get in because of the Spygate and cheating and the allegations, well, then I guess Brady's not a first ballot either, and I guess any Patriot on those teams is not a first ballot. So being fair, because I'm not a New England fan. I hate all Boston teams, but I'm a fan of the sport. And these guys should be in. They should be in. We hate them. Why? Because they won all the time. And we didn't. Thank you to the Giants for beating them. New York saved face on that one twice, but the Jets didn't. And putting all that aside, Belichick should be in. First ballot. Being a fan of the sport, that's what these channels are for. We're fans. But let's not be so ignorant that we say, oh, well, we're not going to let Belichick in because he wrote on a loose leaf piece of paper that he wanted to be with the Jets. And not for nothing, he promised Leon Hess that he would coach the team. He didn't promise Woody Johnson that. The way he left was probably unorthodox and babyish or whatever. But again, he promised that he'd be the coach for Leon Hess after Parcells, not not Woody Johnson. And for that, I can't blame him. Why would anybody want to work for Woody Johnson? Look at it. It's a crap show. It's a crap show. So he should get in. But to your point, Code, yes. And if he's not getting in for that reason, then Brady shouldn't get in either, which is silly. It's all silly. He should be in. No moral agenda except being accurate evaluator of talent. Right. That's right, Angus. Like I brought up before, Terrell Owens somehow didn't get in first ballot. Why? Because he was mean to me, or I didn't like his attitude toward me. Can you imagine that? Most of these guys never played the sport, and you're going to dictate a guy that went out there. You know what's funny? Even players that didn't like T.O., you never, ever heard that T.O. came to the game lazy, unprepared, didn't feel like playing, going through the motions. Have you guys ever heard any of those terms when it came to T.O.? Never. Not from anybody. Nice stuff, Lakers. Yeah, it's a great first half. Turbo, great first half. Good size stadium, that's why. Guys, I'm catching up on a lot of these, man, and then I'm going to take a quick break. Coach going to get himself a tech. He is. Mike Brown is, and not for nothing, BC. They're letting the guys play. They're letting the guys play. I like that. Yes, there's little ticky-tacky fouls from the Lakers and from the Knicks, and the refs are letting them play. I got no problem with it. Let them play. Let them play. I love it. I get that, Code, but still only X amount of AFL fouls in Southeast Queensland. I'm not good. Like I said, I know 80% of what's going on, and that's the game, not who watches what area of the country. So, but I love footy. I'll support it all day long. Good, Code, good. Love it. Raleigh, we have rounded up our Marines. Our Marines are in the basement. Raleigh, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Come on, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a good first half. We're right there. We're right there, Raleigh. We're on a great 5-game winning streak. We're right there. Brady and Taylor, the two greatest players of their positions. Cody, you know what? He definitely did, but I think Josh McDaniels has a lot to do with Tom Brady. Look at Mike Vrabel. When he was in Tennessee, he didn't really get a lot of great offensive coordinators. Josh McDaniels, when he left the Patriots to go to Raiders and that disaster, Bill Belichick stuck Matt Patricia as Mac Jones' offensive coordinator, and Joe Judge. That was the other guy too. Like, that was really weird. Josh McDaniels should get a lot of credit for that. But yeah, I mean, he did. So people, is it all Tom Brady? Well, Tom Brady did leave, and he won a Super Bowl. And look at the team he had, and look at the players he had, and it was a superstar team, and great. They were 7-5 at one point. People were laughing at Brady. Oh, see, he's not going to win without Belichick. They didn't lose a game the rest of the way, won the Super Bowl, and that was the COVID year. So there was no practicing, no preseason, no getting together with your teammates to practice passing. Your first game together was game one. And people think that's easy. It's not easy. That's why they were 7-5 and had a rough start. And they still won the Super Bowl. You never hear Bruce Arians' name, do you? You hear Bruce Arians? Oh, man, Bruce Arians and Tom Brady. No, you hear Brady. Brady had a lot to do with Belichick's success. I do agree that Belichick, fired by the Browns, was about to be fired by the Patriots until the good old Jets and Mo Lewis came in and knocked out Drew Bledsoe and started Tom Brady's career. And then after him, he made some really weird decisions. But should he be first ballot Hall of Famer? Yes, he should be, and that's coming from a Jet fan. Yeah, Angus, man, that can come up scary and quick because when we're young, we're invincible and don't think any of that can happen, right? All right, guys, I actually caught up on all the comments for now. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. I'll be right. What does it say? Be right back. Oh. We are back, guys. We are back. Third quarter getting underway as we speak. 56-52 Lakers. Solid first half. Anybody's game. Anybody's game at this point. Let's go. Staff Sergeant Thomas missed. Yes, the Knicks are playing well. They are playing well. The Knicks are 30-18, third in the East. The Lakers are 29-18, sixth in the West. That goes to show you how much more dominant the West is than the East. Doesn't it seem to be the same way in hockey also? The West has all the teams, all the shooters. The East has a couple of good teams. I mean, the Knicks are 30-18 and third overall in the East. The Lakers are 29-18 and sixth in the West. Brunson, mid-range jumper, good. 56-54 now, Lakers. 56-54. Brunson has 9 points. He had 7 points in the first half. That's it. I bet he has a bigger second half. And the Knicks are still right there, and Brunson had 7 points in the first half. Josh Hart bringing it up. So, yeah, it's always been the same way. NBA and NHL, they both, West teams are faster. They're quicker. Not that they win all the time, but it just seems to be that the tougher teams are always in the West. And the East always has a couple of good, solid teams. It just the way it seems to have been. When we were growing up, the NFC in football had all the teams. They won 17 years straight, I think they dominated the AFC. 17 years. They went from the Raiders beating the Redskins, the then Washington Redskins, with Marcus Allen, Jim Plunkett, beat John Riggins, Joe Theismann. They beat them, and they slaughtered them. After that, Dan Marino's second year in the league, first Super Bowl, never saw one again, unbelievably. They went from that year all the way to 1997 when the Denver Broncos beat Brett Favre and the Packers in the Super Bowl. That is a long time, and a lot of those AFC teams then got dominated. Luka bringing it up. 57-56 Knicks. LeBron for the corner three. Missed it. Cat with the rebound and lost it out of bounds. 57-56 Knicks. Cat lost it out of bounds. Well, that's good. The Knicks have scored on a 5-0 run. 67% or 18-11. Yeah. Yep, that's right, BC. The West has just had to – and look at OKC right now again. OKC dominating the league. Dominating. But I always believe, the playoffs, we'll see if they can defend again or not. We'll see. BC, I've mentioned this in here quite a bit, and these guys probably get tired of me saying it, but I always bring up why playoffs are so important. Boom! Alley-oop to LeBron. 60-57 Lakers. The team's OG for three. Bang! There you go. 60-60. OG for three. 60-60. Let's go. The teams in the four major sports, the teams that set the wins record total for the regular season, none of them won the championship for their own sports that same year. None of them. Golden State, the Patriots, the Seattle Mariners, and the Boston Bruins. Laid it in. Perfect, Josh. 62-60 Knicks. 9:30 left in the third. OG Cellar Dweller Lockport in the basement. What's going on, Lockport, man? What's going on? Lockport, I meant to ask you yesterday, how do you like the Joe Brady hire for the Buffalo Bills, man? For your Bills, how do you like that? Oh, wide open, left wide open. Oh, my God. Yeah, it was a three. I thought his foot was over the line. Nope, 63-62 Lakers. Brunson to Towns, inside the Bridges, easy lay-in, 64-63 Knicks. John Elway ended with Terrell Davis. He sure did. He, Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady, the only ones I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're the only three quarterbacks to start in 5 Super Bowls. in at least 5 Super Bowls. John Elway carried above average teams on his shoulders. Ran into the New York Giants and Lawrence Taylor. The buzzsaw of Montana, Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, and that monster 49ers team that had no chance. John Elway's running backs back then was against the Giants, it was Steve Sewell. Do you remember Steve Sewell and Sammy Winder? Those were his running backs in 86. Then he had the three amigos, right? Ricky Nattil, Mark Jackson, Vance Johnson. But he never had a running back. Never had a running back until Terrell Davis came along, and that was the reason they won. And then the Falcons, forget it. Even if the Jets, my Jets in 98, if they had made the Super Bowl, they would have dominated. Chris Chandler, right? He was a quarterback for the Falcons. Dan Reeves, right? Another Super Bowl loss for Dan Reeves. Jamal Anderson, the Dirty Birds, the Falcon Dirty Birds. Jets would have dominated them too with Vinny Testaverde, Corbett, Keyshawn, Curtis Martin. Come on. One of our rare good teams. Dominant teams. Brian Cox, Wilbur Marshall. We had a great team back in 98. Anyway, good day, Lockie. Cullen, Lockport. 65-64 Lakers. Bridges. Inbounds. Up. Drives the lane. Boom. It brings it down. Bridges brings down the dunk. I don't think anybody saw it. He faked the pass to Cat. Boom. Knicks go up by 1, 66-65. I'll update the score at the first foul, timeout, whatever. I don't want to take my eyes off the game. 3, missed. Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Whoa, almost stolen by Luka. Corner 3 for Bridges. Missed it. Towns on the rebound and in. Wait, what? Hold on. 68-65. Towns has been a rebound machine lately. 40 coming into this game, he had 42 boards total in the last 2 games. 42 in 2 games combined. That is insane, especially coming from Cat. Bridges with the steal, kicks it to OG with LeBron on him. Yeah, don't force that 3, OG. LeBron was right on him. Brunson still at the 3, driving the lane. Lays it. Oh, good follow through by Cat. Knicks take the lead 70-65. Timeout Lakers. The Knicks are rolling since they opened up. The Knicks have scored 18 points in quick fashion at the start of the third. 70-65. Wow. Remember, guys. Wow, Knicks came out strong. Timeout. Lakers are the only franchise with a winning playoff series record versus everyone in their conference. 13 teams haven't played the Clippers. Wow. Thanks, BC. I didn't know that one. Did not know that one, BC. With a winning playoff series record versus everyone in their conference. Yeah, because the Clippers for the longest time weren't making the playoffs. The Clippers just weren't making the playoffs. I remember when the Staples Center, this must have been crazy for the crew. You remember when the Lakers were in the playoffs, the Clippers were in the playoffs, and the Los Angeles Kings were in the playoffs all at the same time at the Staples Center. Those workers had to have been getting quadruple overtime. Imagine having to change the court from the Lakers to the Kings to the Clippers to the Kings to the Lakers and just doing that in any scenario that you could imagine. Because they all play at the Staples Center. Insane. Danny Manning. I remember when Danny Manning was on the Clippers. Danny Manning. Wow. Yeah. There's a name from the past. Thanks for that. We like that, BC. You should join us more in the basement. You don't have to be a fan of any particular team or games that I'm doing. There's fans of everybody in here, man. It's just a hangout. Just a hangout. It's like sitting at a bar. That's what we do in the basement here, except I don't drink anymore, so I make it a bar atmosphere. Very rarely does the President's – exactly. My New York Rangers won the President's Cup 2 years ago. Didn't win. The President's Trophy is the curse. It's a curse. That's right, Angus. Very good. I'm on the fence about Brady. He's putting together a decent staff. Not sure he's the guy to take us. I know. You know the guy to take you guys over the hump? Sean McDermott. Shouldn't have been fired, man. And what's up with Coleman. What's up with Keon Coleman? Everybody's kicking him around like, we didn't want him. They wanted him. McDermott wanted him. Bean didn't want him. And the owner's like, yeah, we didn't want him. The guy's still on the team, man. The guy's still on the team. Come on, man. My Jets, Lockport. My Jets are the dysfunctional team in New York. Your team's not supposed to step into our territory. We're supposed to be the dysfunctional team. Team has no interceptions all year. Aaron Glenn, love him. Love him as a New York Jet. Player. Over 40 interceptions in his career. One of the better cornerbacks of his era. Not of all time, but of his era. Outstanding player. No interceptions all season, and then lose your last 5 games by more than 21 points in all 5? No one's ever done that before. You fire 7 assistants. We're supposed to be we own the dysfunction in the basement, man. That's our area. The Bills aren't supposed to be that. Trust me, I'll rip on my team in a heartbeat. When I wear Jet stuff out or in a different area, right? People will walk by, oh, man, the Jets suck. Wow, really? Wow, what a revelation. Wow. If I have a Jets jersey or a sweatshirt on. Doncic puts it in. 70-67 now, Knicks. Josh Hart bringing it up. It's like, wow, Jets, man, they suck. Wow, really? Wow, I didn't know. Wow, I've only been a fan for the Jets since 1981. Wow, no kidding, they suck. Wow. Oh, my gosh. I should take the sweatshirt off right away. I mean, that's it? That's all you got? They suck? Wow. Like, wow, that's devastating news. LeBron with OG on who's going to get smoked. Yep, LeBron puts it. No, he missed the lay-in. Josh Hart. Bridges, corner 3 all day, except today. He missed that. I mean, that's his bread and butter. That was a bad pass. Brunson stole that. Almost. And another bad pass. I know. Are you seeing this? There are a lot of bad passes. Crazy. Sounds right. I know a few quarterbacks played in 4, but not more. Bradshaw, Manning, Kelly. Yeah. Peyton played in 4, 2 and 2. Jim Kelly, we know, lost 4, but played in 4. And Bradshaw played in 4. But nobody else. So that's what I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else besides Mahomes, Elway, and Brady? I think they're the only 3 that have started in 5, not been on a team, but started in 5 Super Bowls or more. Cat driving the lane. He just threw it up there, man. One thing Cat does, every time he's always wronged on every play. He's always fouled every play. He's always complaining. I know, Stella, it's ridiculous. He complains after everything. Everything. There could be nobody around and he'll complain. 73-69 Knicks. Brunson bringing it up to Hart. This is a great game. And I was saying that when the Knicks were losing. And yeah, BC, I'm not a big on the ring thing. Towns just got a shot in and he's claiming foul. He should know by now, and Mike Brown has spoken to Cat about this. Stop complaining after every play, man. Like, right, wrong, or indifferent, stop it. Because the times that you're supposed to get a call, the refs will be irritated with you and probably not call it. It's like a baseball player that complains about everything's a strike. Everything's a ball. Everything's a ball. You complain all the time, they're not going to give you the call down the road, man. And if Towns is paying attention, the refs are letting the guys play today. There hasn't been any bad calls. There hasn't been any ticky-tack calls. The Knicks have made some ticky-tack fouls on the Lakers and vice versa, and they're not calling them, and that's fine. If they're being fair to both teams, then you got to let it ride. 75-69 Knicks. Let me update it while there's a break. I mean, the Knicks wouldn't have gotten as far as they did in the playoffs last year without Towns. He was incredible in the playoffs, and he saved them a lot. So I'm not totally against Towns. He just has some ways about him. Should be Knicks ball. Lakers ball. What? Wait a minute. Shamet goes up. That's off the Lakers. How is that not our ball? There's Patrick Ewing, legend. JB, how bad Jets of hockey are playing? Yes, our New York Rangers. Yes, I know. Best record, don't show up the next year. Don't show up at all. And you know what? Only 4 teams, only 4 President Trophy winners, Staff Sergeant. Hold on. Josh Hart, Brunson for 3. Oh, I missed it. 75-71 Knicks. Only 4 President's Trophy winners in the history of the NHL have missed the playoffs the following year after being the number 1 team, and the Rangers did that twice. We did it twice. BC, you're going to live stream for USA versus Australia in the World Cup? Soccer or baseball? I'm going to do soccer, yeah, but it depends on what time it is, BC. I want to live stream footy games badly, but I can't because most of them where I am are on at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So it's really hard depending on where it's played, man, but I do tons of soccer, man. What happened there? Hold on, BC. Shamit, up. Jumps back for 3, missed it, and nobody is – come on. 75-74 Knicks. Luka bringing it up. Luka for 3, probably going to hit it, and he did. 77-75. You know why I said probably going to hit it? Leave Luka wide open. That's a good idea. Who left Luka wide open? Like wide open. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do World Baseball Classic. I'm going to do Team USA. I'm going to do Team USA Hockey. The Olympics. I'm going to do the Team USA NBA in the Olympics and USA Soccer World Cup. But all of them depend on where they are and what time the games are on. But yes, I'm going to be doing all of that. Plus the Yankees and Mets and the rest of the hockey season. I'm going to do my second team, the Lightning, because I lived there for 13 years, and I have no feeling for them when they play the New York Rangers, but outside of that, I am a Lightning fan. And speaking of that, what's the score now? I'm not flipping channels. I'm just looking at the scores. Oh, man, second period. Bruins are all over the Lightning. 5-2. Bruin, you must be thrilled. Shamit, come on, man. You're missing too many threes. I know we're close in the game, but we're missing a whole lot of threes, man. 77-75 Lakers. They're going for a 3, and they missed it. Cat with the rebound. The greatest defender of all time at what position? Like point guard, I think Gary Payton. I still think Gary Payton's the greatest point guard defender of all time on that position. Come on. Luka's going right. What a pass. Oh, blocked. Perfect. Stolen by the Knicks, Brunson OG, and you know he's going to jam it. Bang. 77 all, guys. 77 all. Mr. Staff Sergeant, I'm just looking when the next Ranger game is. Don't ask me why I'm looking at that. Stolen in another jam by OG. $79-77. I'll look that up later. Who's the greatest NBA defender of all time? Well, there's a few of them. Like I said, depending on position. You're going to go way back in time. Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell, who never gets credit for anything. Dennis Rodman, of course. I mean, like, Shamit. Oh, Knicks are rolling a little bit now. 81-77. Timeout. Somebody. Probably Lakers because the Knicks are starting to roll. I know. Stella, are you watching this? 81. Wait a second. Wrong team. 81-77 Knicks. Couple of steals, couple of bad passes by the Lakers. The Knicks have taken the lead. So I'd say there's a few of them depending on position. But Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Dennis Rodman, Gary Payton, Jordan, LeBron. LeBron made 5 straight NBA first-team All-Defense. So there's a lot of players out there that are great defenders. So it's hard to say. But, agitator of all time, you have to go with Rodman, I would think. Between American football, soccer, and celebrity, whatever, I managed to run into Brady on the TV. What? Wait. Between American football, soccer, and celebrity, whatever, I managed to run into Brady on the TV. I get it. He's always on. He's doing Pizza Hut commercials now, right? Is that what you're talking about? There you go, Lockport, right in the conversation. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Amen. But again, I go by position. I think Gary Payton's the greatest defender on point guard. I think he's the greatest defensive point guard of all time. But again, I hate comparing eras because we're always talking about eras. I'm very big on who's the GOAT of an era more than the overall. I'll be watching that USA versus Australia game, being the huge soccer fan that I am. But I know you'll be watching that one, Cullen. I know you'll be watching that one. I have friends of mine that aren't soccer fans, but they do watch the World Cup. They say, well, that's different. How is it different if you're not watching regular soccer? I mean, it's different because it's a World Cup in the world stage. So the competition is different. But soccer is an incredible sport. Well, Montana, like Lawrence Taylor says, Joe Montana to him is the GOAT of all time. He said because Lawrence Taylor said because Joe Montana, unlike the quarterbacks of today, had to face the pressure of getting knocked unconscious, which he did get knocked unconscious against the Giants and Jim Burt, and then broke his back when Leonard Marshall hit him from behind in the playoffs a couple of years later. Both happened in playoff games. It's funny because Joe Montana and Tom Brady have something else in common besides the GOAT conversation. They both had problems with the New York Giants. Montana got knocked unconscious. Now think about this. When Jim Burt hit Joe Montana, and he just hit him with his forearm, if you've never seen the play, you can look up Jim Burt hit on Montana, but he had just thrown the ball, and in the throwing motion, Jim Burt put a forearm about this size, about the size of my two, just one. Hit him right here. Joe Montana, the ball was already thrown, got knocked unconscious, pick six by Lawrence Taylor. Today, that same hit would have been 20 flags. That pick six would have been called back. There'd have been debate shows all week talking about it and blah, blah, blah. And DraftKings and all the other betting sites would be up in arms over here. Andrew McGuire, man, he's on my fantasy team and all this other stuff. He said, man, Lawrence Taylor said Montana had to face pressures that today's quarterbacks didn't have to face. I am all for the concussion thing. I get the CTE and the concussion thing. But the NFL is taking it too far. When you put your shoulder into someone's chest, that's legal. That is legal. But the ref says, you hit that guy, whoever, Mahomes, Josh Allen, whatever. You hit that guy too hard. Flag. It's subjective. It's up to the refs. If you hit the wrong guy like that, even though it's legal, you're going to get penalized because you shouldn't be hitting that hard. It's football, man, but not anymore. So Lawrence Taylor does have a point. Montana was 4-0 and never threw an interception in any of the Super Bowls. Oh, I don't know. It's weird, you know. The people that defend Jordan will say Tom Brady, but the Jordan defense is he never lost in the finals. When you don't lose, you're the GOAT. Well, Montana never lost. Well, Terry Bradshaw never lost. Bradshaw's never brought up. That's why I don't get into the ring thing. The ring thing can get tricky and silly. 4-0, that's right. BC, boom, you nailed it. 84-79 Knicks, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Montana, Mahomes. Jury's still out on Mahomes, but he's definitely on his way, Lockport. Definitely on his way. Fran Tarkenton or whatever. But he lost all four, Code. It's like he's in that Jim Kelly category, unfortunately, because Fran Tarkenton and the Vikings have never won a Super Bowl. He's never won. Fran Tarkenton never won a Super Bowl. And I don't know if he's been to 4. I know the Vikings have lost 5 Super Bowls, I think. Roger Staubach, he won a lot of Super Bowls. I know when they beat the Broncos and Craig Morton in the Broncos. Roger Staubach's not in that conversation. Dan Marino, but see, that's the point. Dan Marino can't be in that conversation. And Joe Montana said, Dan Marino's the greatest quarterback of all time, period. Because I don't care if he doesn't have any rings. The guy, it's a team game. You want to talk individual? Let's talk tennis, golf. He said Dan Marino, who had the skills that guy had as a pure pocket passer. But he doesn't count like Henrik Lundqvist. We can't count him because he doesn't have a ring. He's the greatest goalie of all time. End of the third quarter, 90-82 Knicks. Stella is excited. Stella, we got one more quarter to play, though. 90-82 Knicks. Stella, we got one more quarter. I know. She's all hyped up. I know. Stella. This is crazy. Boy, that was a fast quarter. Knicks 90-82 going to the fourth. In my opinion, the greatest defender. Oh, Hakeem Olajuwon. Absolutely. Dikembe Mutombo. Even though the Sixers lost badly to the Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe and them, the Lakers, Dikembe played rough. Dikembe played a rough game there, man. He played really well against Shaq. Dikembe was a great player, man. And he was part of the Twin Tower team with Alonzo Mourning at Georgetown when the Big East had great basketball games back then and in the 80s with Patrick Ewing and Ralph Dalton and Reggie Williams. Cullen will be watching that. What's going on? You want some attention? Come here. Step up. She is hyper and excited over the Knicks winning right now, right? Boom, boom, boom. We're going to get her to do that on here. Boom, boom, boom. I would let her on my shoulder, but she's going to start grabbing chain. You guys have seen it. She likes this. She likes to rip that off the top of my hat. She's already gotten 3 of them. Yep. She's super hyper right now, but she is awesome. And I spoil her, so. See? She just wants the attention, that's all. She just wants the attention. I know. And I am a doormat. I'm a doormat for my animals. Oh, that's great. See what we're talking about when we talk about preseason code? That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Preseason. How come, not that I wish anybody getting injured, but how come the average to below average players never seem to get hurt? It's always the superstars. That's great. Thanks, Code. USA is playing India in the World Cup cricket in the next 2 weeks. Manav. Where's Manav? Oh, Bruin was there? Oh, I'm going to have to do highlights of that, man. I'm going to do. I wish that Tampa Bruin game was on a different day, man. How could they match up 2 nationally televised super monster games at the same time, basically, Bruin? Because I told you guys I'm going to be doing more Lightning than Ranger games. I mean, the Rangers have quit. Even though they didn't quit yesterday, but you get the point. Man, I'm going to have to look that up. So who was it? Vasilevsky got in a fight? Wow, I got to see that. Code word, Bill Russell was the best center defender to me. Wilt was second. That's what's funny. And this is what goes back to my whole ring thing. Jordan's better than LeBron because Jordan has 6 rings, LeBron has 4. And that's what everybody says. Jordan's better because he has 6 and LeBron has 4. Well, Kareem has 6. Kareem did it with 2 different teams. But just sticking to the point, he has 6, LeBron has 4. So obviously he's better, and that's why. And LeBron, even if he gets 6 now, blah, blah, blah. Well, who takes Bill Russell over Wilt Chamberlain? Bill has 11. Wilt has 2. How come that same thought process doesn't work there? Oh, because we go to stats. People don't want to hear about stats. The stats are real. So it's so that's why I don't like the ring thing. Because Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, everybody says, well, I'll take Wilt. But you said you would, but I thought rings mattered. I thought rings mattered more. And Bill Russell, unlike LeBron and Jordan didn't play each other, Bill Russell beat Wilt a few times. So that theory doesn't work. Well, they say Bill with 11 rings. Well, the league was different then. It didn't have the players that Jordan and Kareem and these guys faced. And you can't really count those 11. You can't count them because it doesn't work for the argument, for their argument. But you bring up Wilt. Wilt was in that same era. Jerry West never won a ring. He was, 0-7? Elgin Baylor never won a ring. But they're amongst the elite and the great, right? No. I'm just saying. That's why I don't like doing the ring thing. 90-84. Knicks started the fourth. Well, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. We're underway. Slumby, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, Spike Lee. They are at these games religiously, and they're not there as I'm a celebrity, I'm at a game. They are diehard Knicks fans. They are at, unless they're working, they are at every Knicks game, and they are diehards. They know their stuff. They are diehard Knicks fans. Spike Lee goes to Ranger games. He goes to Yankee games. The dude is a New York fanatic sports fan. Spike Lee's there when the Knicks were a joke. When the Knicks were a joke forever, he was at all those games. Kolek moving the ball. 92-86 Knicks. Kolek on the inside. Fadeaway jumper. Missed it. She knows the word step up. That's what she's saying. Step up. Step up. Just means step up to my finger so she can step up. No foul called. Good. Bridges was about to take a three. Inside pass to OG and missed the layup. Come on, OG. Missed it. Get that rebound. Get that rebound. The Lakers missed it twice, but they keep. Come on, Cat. Come on. You got to jump up, man. Point guard is Peyton. Two guard is Jordan. Small forward is LeBron. Not Pippen or Kawhi. LeBron. Power forward is Rodman. And center is Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know about the Rodman thing. Power forward. You got a few other people that would take over Rodman. Defensively, maybe, but I'll go with Gary Payton, two guard. Yeah, I would take LeBron over Scottie Pippen or Kawhi Leonard in a minute. Center Hakeem Olajuwon and Kareem. Kareem doesn't get a lot of respect either. You guys ever notice that? You never hear Kareem's name brought up, like ever. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. We got to see him, man. We got to see him live, 100%. You are super active tonight, Stella. Love it. The Knicks are going to win. I hope they hold on, Stella. I hope they hold on. Yep. Cullen, yeah. Code has jumped in. It's like, Code, how old are you, Code? Are you going to shock us like Bruin and Gunner, who knew everything about sports, and we found out they're only in their mid-20s, but they knew about sports history and like really knew it? Because in the basement here, we know everybody that's a regular in here, we pretty much know what they know or don't know. And nobody Googles in here because even if you Google an answer or you can't really talk about it. You just know the answer, but you don't know the surrounding or the time. People that have ever been in here occasionally and Googled stuff, it gets obvious after a while. You don't really know. So Code's knowledge is impressive. Code, how old are you? Good evening, Lockport. Yeah, Manav. Tony was just talking about the World Cup of Cricket. Was it Australia versus India in a couple weeks? Brady owns Birmingham City Soccer Club. Oh, Angus, when I see the name Brady, I just think Tom Brady. Like, when you hear Brady, that's what you think, right? Brady. You hear the term Jordan, you're going to think Michael Jordan. Yep. Manav, are you shocked by who won the men's Royal Rumble yesterday, Lockport? Guys, I told you both. I'm going to get back into it with WrestleMania. I'll get caught up on everything with WrestleMania. I've been off wrestling for over a year, but that's my norm. I get in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. If I get bored of the storylines and they keep running the same thing for a while, I'll stop watching for a while. So I'm going to catch up with everything at WrestleMania. Angus, Brady is everything someone told me. Brady got paid millions for pizza. Right. When I hear Brady, I think he's talking about a different Brady. Yes, I was surprised, but not who I would have chosen. I had a weird feeling when he came out at 26. Yeah. The ring thing definitely does that, Angus. And I love Michael Jordan. The 6 rings, and I get it. The dominance, I get all of it. But the real Jordan diehards don't want to hear about Kareem. Well, Kareem has 6. Did it with 2 different teams, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Lakers. And he did it in style. And I don't know if the Lakers would have gotten a lot of rings if Kareem wasn't there. But he doesn't get any respect. You don't hear Kareem's name ever. But the Jordan fans don't want to hear about Kareem. They want to hear about, he has 6. Yeah, but he's a big. He's a big. He's 7 foot. He has a different advantage. He doesn't have to dribble the ball, and I get all that. But then you can't tell me that a designated hitter should be MVP in baseball because the other guys play both sides of the field. They play batting and they play defense. And then the DH shouldn't be an MVP. And that center, Kareem, was the all-time leading scorer up till a couple years ago. 95-88 Knicks, stolen by Bridges. Was it stolen or what happened there? Another timeout. 95-88 Knicks. Knicks have the ball up 95-88, 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. Cat. He's got to pass it to somebody. Oh, no, he can dribble. I thought he was in it. OG, boom. Nice little dish from Cat to OG, 97-88 Knicks. 9 minutes left in the fourth. We're getting there, Stella. We're getting there. We are getting there, honey. Football changes every 10 years. Average football career is 5 to 7 years. Yeah. When you think about it, Staff Sergeant, they have come on. Good rebound by OG. I said that like it was dramatic. He just happened to be standing there and the ball landed in his hands. Josh Hart fouled. Yeah, an average running back is 3 to 5 years. And when you think about the great running backs, when you really go back in time and think about the great running backs that we used to talk about, not the all-time greats, but, flash in the pans. Like, remember Chris Johnson for the Titans? He had 2,000-yard season. Remember him? Priest Holmes. Priest Holmes was a solid running back for a long time. Didn't stick around for long after he started getting injured. Jamal Anderson for the Dirty Bird Falcons. Remember, he was a big-time name. Didn't last long. It's a tough position. Cat. Still Cat. Off the Hart. 3 seconds to shoot, Josh. Come on. Just put it up. Now you got to put it up. Stolen by the Lakers, out of bounds. Yes. Oh, that was a shot clock violation. Marcus Smart didn't steal that? Oh, I forget it. I'll take that back. The clock had run out by the time he stole it. 97-88 Knicks. Is that what I have there? Nope. The clock had already run out when he stole it, so my bad. LeBron dishes out. Smart missed. Josh Hart, let's go. Oh, Jerry Rice is 4-1 in Super Bowls. If he won with the Raiders in 2002, 5-0, unbelievable for Jerry Rice is. There's so many great wide receivers, man, and Jerry Rice, it's just absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. You know how many wide receivers that were great that you never hear about? Marvin Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald. Tyler Kolek for 3, front of the rim, missed it. Come on, man. Knicks have a chance here to really start taking big leads. LeBron for 3, missed it. Josh Hart on the rebound. I know, Stella. I know, baby. BC sent a lot. I'm not good with the emojis, man. I see the champagne bottle. Kolek missed a mid-range jumper. Come on. The Lakers haven't been scoring. LeBron was fouled by a Cat. The Lakers haven't been scoring. The Knicks got 3 possessions in a row and didn't score on any of them. That's the type of thing that brings another team back. You're letting them hang around now. Code. Matt and bad players do get injured. Yeah. You just don't hear about it. It's true. I guess that's true. I guess that's a good point, Code. I guess that's true. Everybody's more focused on the superstar players. Yeah, that's a good point, Code. Manav, I don't watch cricket. I tried it, Manav. I really did. I really tried it. I just couldn't get into it. But I respect the fact that you love it. I respect everybody that is passionate about the sport they love. That's awesome. I love baseball, and I have people that tell me it's boring. Now, I grew up with it. And I love it. But I understand when people that come along and try to start watching and say, oh, man, this is boring. I get that. I get it. Cat, come on, man. How do you – again, the Knicks missed again, 97-89 Knicks. But, man, they've had 97 for, it feels like an eternity. They can't take advantage of the Lakers not shooting well at the moment. Back to Luka, Brunson on Luka. Wow, 2 former teammates. Can you imagine that was Dallas's backcourt at one time? Foul on the Knicks. Can you imagine that backcourt just a couple years ago? Was more than a couple years ago, but not that long. Maybe 4 years ago. Brunson and Luka shared the backcourt for the Dallas Mavericks. I was wrong. It wasn't Allen. It was your Taylor Good Sam Draper. Oh, luckily Ford is good. Oh, man. You had me worried, man. Thank you. Thanks for the update code. Appreciate it. Russell, Wilt, Kareem, all in the same era, if I'm correct. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Because what he win the Buck? I'm guessing at the year, but I'm not going to be far off. What did he Kareem win the with the Bucks? Was it 71? 75? I have to look that one up. It's somewhere early to mid 70s that Kareem won with the Bucks. I see a lot of celebs at Knicks games, I assume. Yeah, that's right. New York City, Madison Square Garden is the mecca of all sports arenas. Why? Because so many great sports events has happened at Madison Square Garden, not just basketball, not just the Knicks and the Rangers. So when they call it the mecca, people are like, well, it's not like the Knicks and Rangers just like win rings all the time. It's more than that. It's obviously not it's not about them. So it's some of the world's famous events has happened there. And what's funny, just a side note, when Brooklyn got KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, not Stiller, Spike Lee, and the real Knicks fans, but there's a lot of celebrities showing up at Brooklyn Nets games. Like, I've always been a Nets fan. I'm a diehard Nets fan. I've always been there. I've always been with this team. The Nets have been my team my whole life. They were bandwagoners, and now that the Nets are the Jets of basketball, none of them are there anymore. What happened to all their fans? I grew up in New York. I never knew any Nets fans. None. Zero. I never knew any Nets fans. I knew fans of every other team. I never knew any Nets fans. Oh, anyway. Didn't even know Draper had gone to Brisbane. Yeah, I haven't been following a lot of off-season, Cullen. It's usually I don't follow a lot of the New York Jets off-season or the Yankees and Mets. I watch occasionally the off-seasons, but usually I'm focused on the teams at hand, the Rangers, the Lightning, the Knicks. That's what I'm following closely right now more than the teams that aren't playing. Ace, we were just talking about this on my last stream. Losing Chi, for instance, was monstrous, man. This guy, you let him walk for nothing. Like, this guy was so under the radar because you have Lockie Neal and Loman the Showman and Ashcroft and Charlie Cameron and all the great players on the team that Chi kind of just goes under the radar. Like, oh, yeah, he's a great player too. He's a really solid player on that team, but he's overshadowed by everybody else. It's like, you go after – we do that in America, Ace. We do that here. We go after injury-prone players because they had a big name at one time before they started getting injured. Then teams get him and they go, oh, my gosh, he's injured. We do that a lot over here. Yep, just got over his Achilles too and tore it. Achilles is a killer, man, for a lot of players. Oh, my starting five was – oh, okay. Because I was going to change it because I try to keep up with the comments, and I'm very bad at that. So I was trying to be like, well, Jordan, LeBron, I get all of it now. I get it. Yeah, Gary Payton, come on, man. The glove, man. He was arguably the greatest defensive point guard of all time. Texas! Victor Villian. What, is he on right now? Raid Victor's channel, Third Floor Podcast, guys. Raid Victor's channel. Go in there, sub. If you haven't subbed to his channel, get in there. Texas, by the way, another cellar dweller accounted for. Texas in the basement. What's up, Tex? Texas shocker. Lakers going to come back. BC, I'm a New York fan. I don't feel safe with any New York team having any lead. We played the Sixers probably about 3 or 4 games ago. I told these guys in this stream there was 7 minutes, give or take a little bit, give or take, left in the game, and the Knicks were up by 17 points, and I said, we're going to be sweating this out at the end of the game. I said it. We're going to be sweating it out at the end of the game because they do things like they're doing right now. Not taking advantage when the other team is not shooting well. We've had 97 points forever. So that 17 points dwindled to 2. We still won the game, but, man, I called it. These guys will tell you. Josh Hart fadeaway 3. Finally, the Knicks score. 99-89, 10-point lead, 5:55 left. So, BC, yeah, I never. I don't care if we're up by 30 right now. I'd still be worried. $99.91. I missed who scored that because I looked away for a minute. Texas, how you doing? Good to see you on here. Yeah, Tex, man, good to see you, brother. How you been? USA versus India in the World Cup. Manab, that's what we're waiting to hear from you for. There you go. You got Tony in here to talk about cricket. Can't wait to watch that game, Anthony. Brunson bringing it up. Luka on him. Yes. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. 99-91. Let me catch up. 99-91. Knicks. That is current for 2 seconds. Shamet for three. Boom! Hits it. Shamet hits it. That was a big three-pointer. We needed that. 102-91 Knicks up by 11. Go India, Anthony. Oh, you guys, that's going to be fun in here when you guys start doing your World Cup talk back and forth. USA beat Pakistan. Really? In cricket? Wow. So anything can happen. Doncic for three. Answers right back. 102-94. Luka answers right back. Giannis would do a deal with that Achilles. Right, Staff Sergeant. Right. My big thing is you get Giannis no matter what, almost no matter what you have to do, but I don't want to give up OG. I don't. And I think that's why the deal didn't happen over the summertime. Also, the Knicks, don't get me wrong, I love Mikal Bridges. I love Mikal Bridges. Solid player, never gets injured. Guy is a workhorse. They gave up 5 first-rounders to get him. 5 first-rounders for Mikal Bridges, that's a little over the top. That's what you give up to get a Giannis or, a LeBron or whatever. And you don't – I mean, not you. I don't even know if you'd give up 5 first-rounders to get LeBron at the age he's at now, but I'm talking about like in his prime. 104-94 Knicks. Brunson bringing it up. Let's go. Come on, Jalen, shoot it. And he was fouled. It scares me too, and I don't want to get him, and then he injures himself, and then it's like, oh. But having Giannis, Mitchell Robinson, because Cat's going to be part of that trade. Giannis, Mitchell Robinson, and OG, man, it's going to be hard to get inside on that. JB, were you a fan of Riggins back then, or did you think he was an average fullback or running back? John Riggins was a beast for the Jets. The word was, Staff Sergeant, the word was. Now, you can tell me, you're only a few years older than me, but you can tell me. The word was Joe Namath, as he was aging, didn't like the fact that this Mohawk John Riggins, crazy guy, was getting more attention than he was getting, and he wanted him off the team. Is that true? Because I don't really remember it like that. OG for corner 3. Missed it. Come on, OG. You have to hit that. 104-94 Knicks. 3:40 left. Timeout. Staff Sergeant, is that what really happened? I mean, it would be believable because Joe Namath has a humongous ego, and I love Joe Namath. Everybody loves Joe Namath. But apparently that was the reason. And then, you know what, John Riggins, you go win Super Bowls with Washington Redskins. You leave here and go win Super Bowls with them. Luka bringing it up. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson, out of bounds, but good block. Good block. Blocked the pass, not a shot. I thought John Riggins was a beast. Think of the running backs back then, Staff Sergeant. There's a timeout. 104-94 Knicks, 3:34 left in the fourth. John Riggins, Earl Campbell, these guys were machines. You know what their move was? To run through you. I thought he was a great running back. Jets only needed 1 Super Bowl to cement their legacy. No other need be required. Texas, you know what's funny? For the people that rip on me, they're fans of other teams that don't have Super Bowls. Like, the Jets are the only NFL team. No, there's 2. There's 2. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, and I know you will. The Jets and the then San Diego Chargers, I think, are the only 2 teams to go to a Super Bowl. The Jets won, the Chargers lost, and never return again. Aren't they the only 2? The Jets and the Chargers. Is there anybody else that went to a Super Bowl? And I mean, I'm not talking about recently. I'm talking about – no, actually, I think it is. I think it doesn't matter what time of year or what part of history. They're the only 2 teams to make a Super Bowl and never return. Whether they won or lost the Super Bowl doesn't matter. They never returned. They only went there once. The Jets were given 1 chance to win the Super Bowl, and they won it. That's all I got. So teams or fans of teams that make fun of my team, there's some teams that I can say, well, dude, we got a ring. I didn't see it. I've seen 4 AFC championship games for my team in 44 years. That doesn't really add up. 82, 98, 09, and 10. And my other big claim to fame was when Chad Pennington and the Jets in 02 with Herman Edwards as coach beat Peyton Manning in Indianapolis 41-0. That is true in the playoffs. 41-0 in the playoffs. I'm at work and listening. Australia lost the warm-up game versus Pakistan. Wow. The most consistent sports player. Oh yeah, he's definitely consistent. He's been around a long time and still playing at an elite level. He's not hanging around. It's like people that hated on Ovechkin when he beat Gretzky's record. Oh, he's another guy hanging around to beat a record. Really hanging around? Ovechkin's not hanging around. Shot clock violation by the Lakers. Knicks are up 104-94, getting the ball with 3:18 left. Let's go. Yeah, Angus, yep. Yes, Slummy, he still is elite at his game. He's still one of the best shooters in the game. Ovechkin's still one of the best shooters in hockey. They get hated on because nobody wants records broken from the past. I mean, it's like Ovechkin broke one of Gretzky's records. He still has like 58 records left. I mean, he didn't hang around. I like baseball. It's something to put on while I'm big. I love baseball. I watch the Yankees and I watch the Mets. I'm a fan of both teams, but I'm a Yankee fan first. Come on, OGs, double teamed. Shoots it anyway. Oh, he had to shoot it. He had to. A shot clock. 106-94. Knicks up by 12 with a little over 2 minutes left. Still a lot of time. I've seen plenty of Knicks meltdowns. Plenty of them. 106-96. Or was that 3? 106-97. That was a 3. That's where we're at right now, guys. With 2 minutes left. Knicks up by 9. Literally 2 minutes left on the button. Shamet, wide open 3. Missed it. Come on, Shamet. OG on the rebound. Shamet again. Come on, Shamet. Well, they got the ball back, and it's killing time off the clock, which is helpful. Come on, Josh Hart. Josh Hart for 3. Missed it. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Of course, Shamet, corner 3. Hit it. Mitchell Robinson is a beast on the boards. I don't want to see him go, Staff Sergeant. 109-97 Knicks. Stella, scream it. That's right. Boom, boom, boom. Luka for 3. LeBron driving the lane. Nobody there. Bang. 109-99. 120 left. Try attending a cricket practice there. Hold on, Texas. Shamet for 3. Boom! Hit it! 112.99 with 59 seconds left, guys. That's really should do it. Let's go. Rock is upstairs freaking out over the Knicks. She's a big Knicks fan, too. Rock is upstairs screaming. Yes, love it. Let's see me try to what? Go to a cricket practice? I don't even know where there is cricket around here. I do so many sports. I tried to get into it, but I just chose footy. I just chose going with footy as my, besides Premier League soccer, as my out-of-the-country sport to follow. So I went with footy. That Pakistan bowler, I can't remember his name, but how is that action allowed? Oh, I don't. Yep, there you go. Tony and Code. American tries cricket. It's good, Texas. It's a good idea. I hear you, man. I know what you're going with there. It's actually it's pretty funny because I did that with footy, and it's in my March of 23 footy video of me actually kicking the Sharon, man. It was really bad. It was really bad, but it was funny. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You're right. That is true. And he was part owner in it too, Code. But I didn't grow up with anybody that were Nets fans. I grew up on Long Island, and I even knew New Jersey Devils fans from Long Island. Nobody cared about the Nets. Like when Jason Kidd and Kerry Kittles and Richard Jefferson, and all those guys got in the finals against the Lakers. I mean, we pulled for the Nets. The Nets play in the same division, same conference as the Knicks, and I don't care about them. Like the Islanders, I hate the Islanders. They play in the same division as the Rangers. That's a real rivalry. The Knicks and Nets have never been a rivalry. Technically, I guess they could be, but they're not really. Americans will get better at cricket soon, Tex. I mean, we have footy over here too, but I've never gone because to me, the real footy is in Australia. Like, I don't think Australians would want to watch American footy. Like Cullen brought up to me, I wouldn't want to watch the basketball in Australia because I watch NBA. So I think it would be the reverse, that the footy guys wouldn't want to watch American footy because they got the real pros in the real game in Australia. 112-99, 47 seconds left. The Knicks are pulling all their starters. Archie is paid a lot of money now. It's a big loss, man. Archie is a big under-the-radar loss. What a solid player. I hate losing players that are good for nothing. Oh, both teams have pulled their starters, guys. Both teams have pulled them. We need a 36-hour day for me to be able to watch cricket. Soccer takes up. Yeah, Angus watches almost every league. Angus, instead of naming all the leagues that you watch, what leagues don't you watch? You watch Premier League, MLS, Bundesliga, Liga MX. What league don't you watch? I mean, professional league that you don't watch. I don't think I've ever asked you that. Bruins 5, Lightning 4. Lightning making a stellar comeback. Lockport, awesome. 112-100, 41 seconds left. This game is definitely over. With America's diversity, I argue they could become elite at almost any sport. New York, let's do it. Beautiful, 112-100. The Knicks, this game is over because all the starters on both teams have been pulled. And that's it, 14 seconds left. That should do it. The Knicks have pulled it off. And just 2 weeks ago, everybody was laughing at the Knicks. Oh, they lost 9 of 12. Ha, they're done. They can't beat anybody. And boom, here we are. 6 games in a row, and we've been beating really good teams. Awesome. Yeah, there's LeBron hugging everybody on the Knicks, man. That is great, man. LeBron's my favorite player, man. But I'm glad they didn't win today. Go Knicks. Final. 112-100 Knicks. Great second half. Boy, the Knicks came out on fire in the second half. And to think that Luka and Brunson was the backcourt for the Dallas Mavericks just a few years ago. Vasilevsky and Swayman had a goalie. Yeah, I know. Bruin told me about it. I have to check that out. I have to look at the highlights. Lockport, why would they put 2 monster games on at the same time? Terrible. There are reasons why other countries are better than America in some sports. That's true. Let me get through a few of these guys, and I will not going to be on again for the rest of the week. I'm going to be busy all week, guys. I'm going to be busy all week. I wanted to do that Lightning Sabres game Tuesday night, but I won't be able to do it. I probably won't be on again until some point by the end of the week. I'm going to be busy all week, guys. I can't be on for a few days. Starting the team until Jets win Super Bowl. Yeah, star of the team, and he didn't like John Riggins coming in there and doing what he was doing. And he was a guy that really took over the spotlight. Oh, well, there you go, Cullen. Okay, I'll take your word on that. Not that many Indian celebrities watch India play cricket either. Really? Is that true? Wow, I guess it is. You're our cricket ambassador from America. So even though I know you're from India, you live in America now in California. Swayman. Did he really? Oh, my gosh, man. I have to check it out, Lockport. I'll have to check it out. Wow. You got a chance given that Pakistan boycott playing it because of political reasons. Shouldn't be involved in sports. 5-4, yeah, the third pair. I won't be able to do this one, guys. I got to clean up. I got to get Stella going, but I see it's 5-4. The Bruins are 26-0 and 2 when leading after this 2. Why not Manav? No idea. What a dunk. Yeah, what a great game, man. In the Lightning history, they've had 0 comebacks when down by 4 goals in the game. At any point, it says at any point in the game, they've never come back from 4 goals down. And I guess we're down 5-1. Now it's 5-4. Unless they were down 4-0. I don't know anything about what's going on here. It's crazy that this is in Tampa, and they're lucky that it's unusually 30 degrees down there today, too. Bangladesh is not in the World Cup of Cricket. Oh, yeah, there you go. Rock is in the chat. Yep, I was telling you guys we heard her upstairs. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. What's up, Dwellers? Yes. That's right, Staff Sergeant. Stella says, what's up, Ma? That's right. Stella's been hyped up over the Knicks. What's up, Dwellers? Manav says, what's up, Rock? Staff Sergeant, Rock, let's go. Manav, yes. Manav has been in here. This is awesome. Awesome. Quick. The Knicks. Yes, everybody's writing them off 2 weeks ago. Yes, that was a huge one. Where did Turbo go? He was in here when the Lakers were winning. Where'd he go? Staff Sergeant, Mr. Marine from Rock. Yes. Cullen says, good day, Rock. Yep. Cullen just joined your channel, babe. He subscribed to you. Awesome. Rock beef patty with cocoa bread. Delicious. Yes, Staff Sergeant. Yes, promoting Rock's channel as always. Amen. Cullen, yes. That's right. We've been posting your channel in here. Getting some subs. Manav, good night, guys. Have a good everyone and stay healthy. Will do, Manav. Always appreciate you having you in the chat. Always appreciate it, Manav. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Have a great night and a great week, Manav. Thanks for being such a great member of the basement, man. An OG dweller of the basement. Thank you. One second here, guys. I'm going to get this going here as we've been doing every night. This is Rock's Cooking Channel. Oh. Now I got it. Rock's Cooking Channel. Subscribe. Yes. Manav, have a great night. They do have an Aussie Rules League. They really do. Bruin says, what's up to Rock? Yes, they do. They do have one. Look up Philadelphia Hawks. New York has the Collingwood Magpie. Well, the New York Magpies. Yeah, look it up. It's true. See you, Manav from Slumber. Yes, indeed, Mr. Marine. Yes, indeed. Angus says, what's up, Rock? Yep. Manav. Bruin. Rock said, what's up? Knicks. Lightning down by a goal. Both teams have 30 shots. See you, Slumby. No, Angus. Night, Mr. Marine. Slumby, hi, Rock. Your food looks delicious, by the way. Slumby, Slumby's from the UK. He's from England. Yes, a good soccer fan and knew it with us in the basement. He subbed to your channel. Staff Sergeant Angus, better watch Glow. The gorgeous ladies of wrestling. You remember Glow Wrestling from the 80s? Oh, my gosh. Everybody, do yourself a favor and type in Glow, Glow Wrestling from the 80s. It is the opening. Remember that, Staff Sergeant? The opening for that? Hilarious. Oh, the Lightning trying to see. They're Raymond James Stadium. Thank you, Slumbino. Don't watch Saudi League, Brazilian, Argentina. Too much money to watch every league. I don't watch Saudi League as principal. Amen. With you on that one, Angus. With you on that one. And that's where Ronaldo. Isn't Ronaldo in the Saudi League right now? Is he still there? Yeah, that food looks fantastic. You don't happen to have a sister that's single, Rock. Telling you, I'm a blessed man in many ways beside the food. Yes. We are together going 31 years or over now. Over 31 years we've been together. Cullen, you dog. About to go out and shoot some hoops and kick some goals. Enjoy the Australia weather, man. You can have those 100. Well, it's only 80 degrees there today, right? Enjoy it, Code. Always appreciate it, man. Rock, Cullen, all 8 sisters of her are taken. It's true, all 8. Yep. Cullen, no harm in asking, right? There's Rock's channel for anybody that hasn't subbed yet. There you go. No harm at all. Slumby, Wales, not England. Thanks, Slumby. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Slumby. I said UK, and I just, as an American, just assumed that was England, because that's what we do. Well, at least that's what I do. So thank you, Slumby. So yeah, guys, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna clean up Stella's stuff. I'll watch the rest of the game in the background while I'm cleaning up her area, which takes some time. Come on, baby. Say goodbye to everybody. Come on. Step up. Step up. Good girl. There you go, guys. Stella and I are saying goodnight. We'll see you later in the week, guys. I won't be on for a few days. I'm going to be pretty busy. But we will see you all later in the week. Thank you for the support, as always. Yes. And I will have this on, the Lightning and the Bruins. I'm going to watch the rest of it while I'm cleaning up, guys. Always good, guys. Always good. All good, Slumby. Yep, Rock is out. I'm out. Good night, guys. Slumby. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you at the end of the week. I'll catch whatever game is on Friday, and we'll see everybody. Everybody's saying good night, goodbye, and we are out. See ya.